There are tears in the courtroom as a local man is sentenced for hurting a baby. Dakota Doss and his family beg for mercy.
But loved ones of the little girl who was injured when Doss bit, shook, and dropped her say she'll never be the same. Local 12's Deborah Dixon was in the courtroom. She joins us live with more on a very emotional hearing. Deb?
Cammie, it was emotional. There was just so much heartache inside the room in the courthouse behind me. It was heavy. Nobody thinks Dakota Doss meant to hurt that baby he says he loved, but he did. And today a judge said he has to pay. Two families in a courtroom divided. One side there for Dakota Doss, convicted of endangering a child for shaking 8-month-old Catalea Parker. The other side of the courtroom wanting justice for the baby, still dealing with a brain injury.
My name is Hunter Doss. I'm 14 years old. I'm sorry. I am the brother of Dakota Doss.
Family members said Dakota is a hard-working, respectful young man, never been in trouble, and close to his family.
If you take my brother, you will be taking a piece of me with him. Please do not take my only brother away from me.
One of Doss's attorneys tried to say the little girl is doing well. Her grandmother, now her guardian, told a different story of constant doctor visits and a little girl who's not quite right.
She has been fighting every day to get back that perfect little girl that she was before this happened. And that will never happen.
Dakota wept as he apologized to Catalea's family.
Your Honor, not a day goes by that I don't think about that night.
I cannot provide justice for Catalea. The only justice for Catalea would be a full return to her health.
For that, Judge Herman sentenced Doss to 3 years in prison. Catalea's father said it's not enough.
I didn't think it was enough. 3 years, he should have to pay for what he's done.
Even though some in the courtroom wanted more prison time and others wanted less, the assistant prosecutor on the case say there is a clear message about how to take care of children.
It can be frustrating, but whenever you feel that moment of frustration, you cannot shake a child. You cannot. You can't throw them. You can't abuse them. You have to put them down and step away.
What an important message if people hear that out of this. You just cannot shake a baby. And I looked around that courtroom, Cammie, at all these, so many lives affected by this, different families, members, and then of course that little girl who may never fully be what she could have been, Cammie.
Yeah, a lot of emotion in that courtroom. Deb, thank you.
Yes.
And we will keep track of the little girl for you. We'll let you know what progress she makes.